Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, March the 9th. Lord willing, I got a birthday on the 13th. So that's going to be my new year, and let's talk about it. So the shirt says Black Girl Magic. Hey. Now, y'all, I don't know whether to call this video Let's Talk About It Part 3 or Starting Over or Happy New Year. But we're going to talk about it. It's Sunday. I just told y'all the date. Y'all can see the sun shining, so you already know. It's cold outside, but spring is coming. Spring is on the way. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Now, the last time I made a video, I talked to y'all about the breakup. I would put it like this. Anytime I'm not making videos, then I'm caught up in something. Because I'm not back on my purpose. When I'm making videos, I'm on what I believe I'm purposed to do. So, make a long story short, I'm not going to say we got back together, but we figured out a co-parenting relationship, which was, okay, for the kids' sake, and, you've been here all the time with them. You come over on Fridays, you leave basically Monday morning. So the kids still get to experience you. They get to experience you when they home. For them, it's almost like nothing has changed. But here we are today. That's not going to work. Because now, based on the things that have taken place, he's no longer allowed in my space. Whether he knows that or not, it's a boundary that now I'm setting up. The reason being is there was some business that was supposed to be handled. He hasn't handled that business, okay? So, as far as the type of man you want or whatever, or the type of man you need or whatever, I'm not raising a man. The only young boys that I'm raising is the ones that I birth. And I'm raising them to be better than, and I say this and I speak this, any man I've ever experienced in my life, okay? Better than any man I've ever experienced in my life. So that means my father, my grandfather, my uncle, I don't care. Um, Somebody I went to school with. I want them to be better than all of them. So I instill things in them. Now with my oldest son, I've been worried about him from the time, he started daycare. I've been worried about my baby, But I'm not worried about him no more because as I watch him and I observe him and I see he's becoming what my heart's desire has been for him. With the other two, I don't worry about them so much because number one, they had their dad in their life, which is, that initial male role model and everything. And I know that they following right behind the oldest. And I know that they have each other. So as they get older, because they're still young, 1 and 3. So as they get older, I know I can speak these same things into them and they're going to get it. But with my oldest one, I've been speaking into him, and I'm seeing it come to pass. He made honor roll for each quarter this school year. Very proud of him, and he has understanding. So with all of this being said, I've talked to men, and I've said, well, they say a woman can't raise a man. All of them tell me that's BS. They all say that's BS. You can raise a man. And that's the encouragement I need. And I already know I can because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Hallelujah. Okay, so my boys are going to be okay. But I also don't have to worry about my future because I know my future is held in God's hand. And I know that who's to say I'm going to continue to raise them without a man? God can have the man he has for me in store, but until I surrender to his will, I'm going to continue to delay those things or not allow them to come into my life. So Like I said, March 13th, 2025, Lord willing, that's my new year. That's my starting over. Um, what else I want to talk about? So, basically, let me see my phone. There was some business he was supposed to handle, he didn't handle, which really kind of didn't put me in a situation, but my situation could have been better if he would handle that business. Okay. Not only that, but this past week, I was involved in a car accident. Thank God I didn't get hurt. There was no damage to my vehicle. The other person didn't get hurt. There was no damage to their vehicle. I called him about it. He said, he was like, I can't believe this, da 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 da. I'm gonna call you right back. Never called me back. I ain't hear from him the rest of the day. What?
Did you get this on my neck? What small? Oh.
Pull it down. There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, never called me back. And then I started thinking, like, by the time the day was over, I'm like, my hands ashes. I'm like, I ain't heard from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's. I want to say what I want to say, which is that's just like that, because here it is. I'm calling you. Anything could have been going on. I could have needed you to go get the kids. Whatever. You ain't called. So what does that tell me as a woman? Once again, you wasting your time with somebody that don't give up. Okay. No point in me wasting my time no more. So I automatically put them on block. We don't got nothing to talk about. And you can't hit me with the, oh, I'm coming. I'm trying to come and see. Look, he done came here with his necklace. Got me thinking about my own. You can't hit me with the, oh, I'm trying to check on the kids, because this was an opportunity where you may have really needed to see about the kids and you didn't call or none of that, so I'm good. Now, I just want to thank God for my mother real quick, because